Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. I am super excited to be bringing you my April empties. Originally I planned on doing empties every season, but my winter empties were just so much. I'll link that down below if you want to check it out, that I decided to do monthly empties, and oh my gosh, do I have a lot of stuff for you. So thank goodness I didn't wait till the end of spring. Speaking of spring, it went from like winter to summer here in like a crazy amount of time. I swear, 2 weeks ago there was snow covering everything, and now today it was like 29 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but it is hot. Like, it is nighttime and I'm still like so warm. And I'm not a huge fan of the heat. So this is like nervous that it's like the beginning of May and it's this warm. I can't imagine how much hotter it's going to get. But that's just really neither here nor there. You're here for the empties, so let's get into it. So if you watched yesterday's video where I spoke about The Ordinary and kind of did my review on the brand and the items I've tried, you will know I've already finished 2 of those products. If you want to check out that video, I'll link it down below, but I just talk about these products a bit more in depth, so I won't get too into it right here. But I finished off the azelaic acid suspension 10%. I would not repurchase this. I feel like it did nothing for my skin, or it really burned and irritated my skin, so was not a fan of this. And the other item I finished up was the Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA. I didn't like this. I thought it was like a really thick cream. I would like keep spreading it over my face trying to get it to sink in. I found like I had a really hard time getting it to sink into my skin, and when it did, I did not feel like my skin was being hydrated. So if you have dry skin, stay far away. I have oily skin. I didn't find this super hydrating, but maybe you'll have a better chance, but would definitely not repurchase. There's better moisturizers on the market. I just mentioned the Ordinary video I did yesterday, where the video is called Let's Try The Ordinary, and it's basically a series where I try different brands. The first video I did in that series is Let's Try First Aid Beauty, so if you want to hear more in-depth thoughts on First Aid Beauty, I will link that down below. But these are the products I have finished up. First is the Skin Rescue Deep Cleanser with Red Clay. I loved this cleanser. It is so good. It claims to remove excess oil, unclog pores, and purify. I found this was such a great cleanser for oily, acne-prone skin, and it's 134 grams, 4.7 ounces. It lasted me so long. I kept thinking it was done. There was still more in the bottle. This lasted me months. I would definitely repurchase. I really liked this cleanser. Next is the Clear Complexion Pads. And these are for more oily, acne-prone skin. They do have the pads. It comes in blue packaging. The name is escaping me at the moment. I think they were in my last empties. Those were fine. These ones I really liked. These are exactly what I needed for my skin type. So if you have oily prone skin, I highly suggest these. They're like pre-moistened pads, and you only get 60, and they are quite expensive. So the way I made it last longer is I actually cut the pads in half, so I had double the amount that comes in it, and it lasted me quite some time. I really enjoyed them, but I would not repurchase because I just think for the price for what's essentially a toner is just not worth it. It didn't do anything amazing. And last, from First Aid Beauty, I have the Ultra Repair Cream, which is for intense hydration for dry, parched skin. So I just use this as a body moisturizer all over my skin. As you can see, it really cleared every last little bit of it out. It was nice enough. I found that it went into the skin very quickly. I don't think I would go and repurchase it. I just don't love moisturizers that come in tubs. I much prefer a pump type of moisturizer. So for that reason, I don't think I would repurchase it, but I did think it was really good and it performed well. I really like that it did dry into the skin quickly and I didn't have to wait around for it to dry. So that is a huge bonus. If you've been following along my rolling project, Anything But Makeup, I just posted my most recent update on Monday, I believe. Then these products will look quite familiar to you, so I'll link that video down below if you want to check it out. I'll actually link the whole playlist, but just to go through these items quickly, I finished up 2 body washes. The first is the Body Shop Satsuma Shower Gel. I really like the body wash stuff. My mom always gives it to me for gifts, so I always seem to have a bunch on hand. I don't think I've ever actually purchased it myself, but I really like the Satsuma fragrance, and it's a shower gel. It does the job. However, a shower gel I really don't think does the job quite well was the Willows in Bloom Cherry Blossom Shower Gel. comes in a little package like this. I got a package of 4. I'm currently working on my second one, but I just really didn't like it. I found like I had to use so much product to actually wash my whole body, whereas like I used about maybe 3 times the amount that I did for the Body Shop one to wash my body. So it does not last you very long. I finished this whole thing up in less than 2 months, which is like, I mean, it's not a huge bottle, but I mean, I don't usually go through shower gel super fast. It's only 150 mils though, but yeah, like I'll finish off the package. I got it as a gift. I would not recommend nor purchase for myself. Also from that project, I have the Boots Tea Tree Witch Hazel Peel Off Face Mask. It looks like this. I feel like I liked it a lot more when I first bought it than I do now. I remember really loving it, and I felt like it did such a deep clean, but since I put it in that project and had been using it, I just feel like it wasn't giving me that really good peel that I had initially experienced with it. Even though I do finish this off, I do have another one in my collection because, like I said, I did love it so much initially. Before I left England, I wanted to have another container of it, but I'm kind of regretting that decision because I don't love it as much as I used to. Also from that project is the L'Oreal Eleve Farbology Hair Root Lifting Dry Shampoo. If you've been following that project, you know I hate this as a dry shampoo. I think it does a terrible job. It made my hair more oily. It should not be labeled as a dry shampoo. I use it as a texturizing spray to give my hair some lift and volume, and I really liked it for that aspect. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like I could have used some today if there's any left for my roots. I feel like the ends of my hair are so puffy, but like it's flat against my head. Either way, I would not recommend nor repurchase. I used it as a texturizing spray, but there's other texturizing sprays on the market which probably do a far better job than this. I have not really tested too many, so I can't give you a suggestion. Sorry about that, but I would say far away from this if you're looking for a dry shampoo with volume. If you're looking for a dry shampoo with volume, Dove has a great one. I really like Dove's dry shampoo, and the volumizing dry shampoo does a great job. I also finished this off in March, but I guess my March update was after spring started, which is why it wasn't in the last Empties video. But this was the Soap & Glory Total Drama Clean Magnetizing Micellar Makeup Remover. I didn't really love this. I found like it did not do a good job on taking away eye makeup. It actually stung my eyes. I didn't enjoy it sometimes. It has a nice cucumber scent to it, and I feel like it does a good job of more so a quick cleanse in the morning maybe than actually taking off makeup. I think it did a poor job of taking off makeup, but it was a nice refresher. Wouldn't recommend, wouldn't repurchase. Last from the project, I finished up whitening strips. Just gonna put these down because they get kind of loud. So that came with 14 whitening strips for the top, 14 for the bottom, and I didn't use them super duper consistently just because I was worried about harming my enamel, and I was using it every other day, and then I kind of got distracted or busy, and I didn't use them as consistently as I should have, and therefore I don't really think I saw results. I'm not saying that's the fault of the whitening strips, more user error. I would like to try whitening strips again in the future, but I'm going to give my teeth a bit of a break for now because I don't want to harm my enamel, but maybe come July, I think I might try whitening strips again. I don't even know what brand that was, so couldn't repurchase those or recommend them either way. Jokes, this is the last thing from the project. Sorry about that. These were the Foreo cleansers. So I had the day cleanser, which was Awakening Radiance Yogurt, and the night cleanser, which was Celestial Melting Gel. They were just minis. It came in this little package here, where I also got a Foreo Play. Now, these cleansers were fine. I really feel like you can't use them without the Foreo. The thing is with this, it's battery operated, but there's no way to replace the battery, so when it runs out, though, I mean, the silicone part is still there. So I did use this on my face with these once the battery ran out as a system. I mean, the cleansers work with it. They don't work so well without it. My thoughts on the Foreo Play, I did not like it. Even though it's silicone, I think it's supposed to be gentle. If you have acne skin, I would suggest you stay far away. I really didn't like it. I found that it caused my pimples to burst and bleed, and it was very uncomfortable to use. I couldn't find a way to get a good clean without pressing it, I guess, to the point where that occurred. And though my face did feel really clean, because of the acne, I just Do not recommend this. I was worried about scarring that would be caused by breaking the pimples and blemishes, and it just was not worth it. If you don't suffer from acne, I do think this could be of use to you, and I would suggest maybe looking into it if it's something that interests you. I do like the fact that you can really clean it and you don't have to replace the heads. This is just the play, so you do have to replace it, but if you were to invest in the other ones, I like the fact that you don't have to change the heads like the Clarisonic or something of that nature, but I'm not going to go purchase something bigger. I feel like my hands do a decent enough job as for now. Maybe in the future I'll reevaluate, but for right now, I just don't see myself going out and spending like $200 on a device like this. The next 3 items are from my Project Pan Finish 18 2018. I will link that playlist down below, but just to run through them quickly, I finished up the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup. I have this in the shade 5 Fair, and this was decent. I liked it to just squeeze on my hands and put all over my face, but this was the oldest foundation in my collection, and I think it had turned, I don't even know if it was the right shade to really match me. This was before I kind of got more into makeup, but I thought it did a decent enough job. I'm not sure I would go out and repurchase just because I do have so many foundations in my collection, but I thought this was a really great starter foundation for me because I could just squeeze it on my hands and apply it. I didn't feel like I needed a brush, and even when I did have brush and beauty sponges and all that, I still preferred to apply it with my fingers. I also finished up this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I do not like this primer. It was the second least favorite primer in my collection. Still have my least favorite primer. Yay. I didn't like this. I felt like it made my face so greasy and oily, and my foundation kind of like slipped when I put it on. I did find that when I put this on and waited maybe 5-10 minutes for it to sink into the skin, it wasn't as bad, but I still didn't enjoy it. And if you're in a rush in the morning, waiting 5-10 minutes for one step to just sink in, like, you don't have time for that. So I did not enjoy this. I would not repurchase it. I've heard other people say good things about it, but just for my oily skin, I did not think it was a good combination, and I really did not enjoy using it. Next is my Body Shop lipstick. I'm so excited. That was upside down. This is the first lipstick I've ever finished. It kind of got like crazy messy. That is actually just like the plastic. I'm going to try to get a swatch from you because I don't think I ever showed this. But, like, it's so, like, it's just so like melted. You can't even really apply it to the lips. It comes off really thick and globby. I really liked it. It is a bit of a brighter color. I feel like it's not getting justice from this lighting. I really liked it when I first got it, which was years ago, and having to use up a whole lipstick for a project made me realize like it takes so long to get through a single lipstick. I have a lot of lip products, and I was kind of like, I was happy to get through lipstick and it was really exciting, but just the fact of having to pan a lipstick, I don't think I really enjoy that aspect. I love changing up my lip color, but during the week having a lip to go to made things kind of easier, but it was good for work. But now that I'm back in school, I'm glad I got this out of my project already so I can just have fun with my lipsticks. But I honestly think the Body Shop formula has also changed from this because I have another Body Shop lipstick. It doesn't come in this packaging anymore, so I like that one still. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Done. It's done. Yay. Then something boring, which is like in every Empties video for me, is my cotton rounds. I just get the cotton pads from Dollarama. It looks like the brand is called Fluffs. They're $1.25 for 100. I don't really purchase anything else because they get the job done. I finished up 3 hand creams, so just to run through them quickly. This is the Body Shop Cranberry Joy Hand Lotion. It was in this thing. It really is finished. If you can see, like, the bottom right through here. I actually found, like, I would put this on and then my hands would feel more dry in just, like, a few minutes time. It was not a very moisturizing hand lotion, though I did really love the scent Cranberry Joy. I'm pretty sure this is from, like, the holidays. I know that their cranberry line is usually from the holidays, and this packaging definitely seems like Christmas, like something you hang on a tree. I definitely did not purchase this for myself. It was a gift. I don't think I would purchase it. I just felt like I wouldn't recommend. I think the stuff near the holidays is more it's so mass produced for the holidays. Sometimes it's not as good quality. You can see that in makeup, and I just felt like this was not a hydrating hand lotion. So, but I'm really glad to have finished it because I've had it for quite some time. The next hand lotion, also from the Body Shop, but I enjoy this one much more. This is the Almond, and it says it's their hand and nail manicure cream. I'm just trying to like push it back so maybe you guys can see that a little bit better. I really like this. I loved Almond. I found it so hydrating. It felt so nice. For a while I was just keeping this in my car for months, so I had something in my car, and then as it was getting down to the little bit, I just started carrying it around with me, and I'm really happy to have finished it up. I love keeping a hand cream in my car, and it's definitely something I want to continue going forward. I really liked it. This packaging was not great to keep in the car though, because as soon as winter came around, it like froze and became really hard and stiff. But I mean, the lotion still worked fine, perfectly. I really, really liked it. I would definitely pick up another Body Shop Almond hand and nail manicure cream. And the last one, I seem to always have these in my empties. I think I only have one more left. I got this as a gift for the holidays, and this is a Brompton and Langley hand cream in Belize, and the scent is Ocean Breeze. I really like this. They're big enough that you have like a fair amount of product, but small enough that you can carry it around in a backpack or a purse. I just have this with work with me all the time, applied like 5 times a day because I have really dry hands, especially in the winter. And I really enjoyed it. I'm kind of sad I only have one scent left. I really liked the set, and I seem to go through hand creams like no one's business. On to my last 3 products, which are all makeup related. The first is this Mont Guerlain sample. I love this fragrance like so much. Like, oh, it's so good. And for our anniversary, my boyfriend gave me this, not the little sample, like the actual packaging, but I was having trouble like getting into it, so I was like, oh, I'll just use my little sample, and that was the last of it, which was like perfect timing. So now I actually own the fragrance. I am so happy. I put this in a favorites video like last year. Like, I loved this fragrance as soon as I smelt it. I like kept saving it for like a special occasion because I didn't want to use it up because I just loved it so much. So I was so happy to have finished the sample because everyone seems to have like a million of these lying around, but also to actually own the perfume now, which is so exciting. And the last 2 items are mascara. The first is just a sample size of the Clinique High Impact Mascara. It has the top lash and the bottom lash. I hate bottom lash mascaras. I think they are pointless. I know for some people they work and they find them really helpful, but for me, they're so useless. This was a sample. I didn't purchase it. I don't think I would ever purchase a bottom lash mascara. I just don't see the point to it. The Clinique High Impact, I did really like it. This is like completely dried out. Like, I can't even really turn it. It's so, I mean, it's done. It's dry. There's like nothing in there except dust maybe. But I really did like this. I think it's a nice mascara. I wouldn't go out and repurchase just because I do have so many mascaras. I think it was nice to try the sample. I don't feel like I feel strongly enough about it to recommend it to you. This last item I'm so sad about because it is my favorite mascara. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I love this mascara. It gives such beautiful, voluminous lashes. It is so, so, so beautiful. I do have the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I haven't opened it yet. I've been kind of waiting for some other mascaras to dry out before I open it, but I am so sad to see this one go. I love this mascara. I know some people have problem with flaking. I like to put down almost with every mascara I wear pretty much. I use a mascara primer and then I put on the mascara, and I find I have no issues with flaking, and figuring that out was like such a savior for me because I just love the way my lashes look with this. But obviously, like, if it's flaking throughout the day, it doesn't matter how good they look initially. Like, you don't want little black flakes all over your face. Like, I recommend highly a mascara primer, but I love this mascara. I highly recommend. Will definitely repurchase in the future. It's just all-time favorite. I did the whole if I could only keep one tag. This is the one. This is it for me. I love this mascara. And there you have it. Those are my empties for April. I'd love to know what you guys finished up this month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.